What up, my dogs? Welcome back. Sorry for no upload last week. I went to try find Atlantis and got a bit lost, but yeah, that city's long gone. Alright, here we are. Top 10 books. Let's go. Alright, coming in at number 10, we've got the book that John Wick uses to break that big guy's neck in the library. He's in there trying to find God knows what, maybe a first edition Society of the Spectacle. Then this big motherfucking Neanderthal pulls a knife on Wick, stabs him in the shoulder, but then Wick manages to get out of it, fight this jerk off with the book, and then eventually breaks the bastard's neck with the book, which is sick. Alright, coming at number 40, we've got the book that the nerd in Monsters University dropped. The reason I've put this one in here is because this book was a part of the moment that saved the university's financial security for God knows how long into the future. So the nutcase librarian, who probably just needs to get laid, as do I, throws this nerd literally out of the library because he stepped on one creaky floorboard. It's not the nerd's fault, actually. It's actually the librarian's fault. She should know every square foot of that library and how it performs when stepped on. It's up to her to hire some contractors to fix the creaks in the floor. It's not up to the nerd to not step on the creaks in the floor. So it really makes me think that there's something going on in the librarian's life that makes her lash out at people for things that are actually her own fault. So I'd raise this with the dean and say, look, your librarian is literally throwing kids off the roof and into the creek next door if the floorboards creak inside. She's opening you up to a multitude of lawsuits which could cost this university its financial future. So you need to hire some prozzies or something to really, for lack of a better word, loosen up this old librarian octopus monster bitch. I'm sure the dean's an incredibly intelligent man who would have done this. You don't become the dean of a prestigious university like Monsters University by being a nitwit. So in fact, that one book was part of a moment that secured the financial security of that university for a long way to come. It was probably some Shakespeare, Oscar Wilde, whatever pseudo-intellectuals like to read these days. Alright, coming at number 8, we've got the Satanic Bible, written by Anton LaVey in 1969. A lot of his ideas were influenced by Nietzsche and Ayn Rand. Satanism is about respecting and loving yourself and others who deserve that love and respect from you, which is actually in direct correlation with most other religions which favour blind faith over reason. Satanism has a lot of misconceptions spread by other religions about it. Satanism isn't actually believing that there is a devil or Satan. It's a materialist religion that actually rejects the existence of supernatural beings, life after death. Satan is an archetype for pride, enlightenment, and carnality. It is also a symbol of defiance against Abrahamic religions, which Satanists criticize for suppressing humans' natural instincts and encouraging irrationality, which is what they do. It's really compelling and reasonable shit. In fact, it's probably the most logical and reasonable religion out there. If I didn't give all my worship to Dionysus, the Greek god of chaos and wine, I'd be a Satanist for sure. If nothing else, you need to respect and read this book as a cultural artifact. But yeah, it's sick. Alright, coming at number 7, we've got Booker T and the MGS, sick R&B funk band from the 60s and 70s, hailing out of Memphis, Tennessee. Check them out. Here's a little snippet of their sick song called Green Onions. So give them a whirl in your own time and you're welcome. Coming at number 11, we've got the book that Halle Berry stabs through Frost's heart in James Bond on the plane. So they're fighting on a plane that's going down and there's nothing they can do about it. That reminds me of a joke. I'll tell you it all later. Rosamund Pike is all over Frost. She's about to kill her and she says, I can read your every move.
I can read your every move.
Then Halle Berry picks up a knife that is already impaled in a copy of The Art of War from a previous action in the fight, and she stabs it through her chest and says, read this, bitch.
Read this, bitch.
And yeah, epic. Alright, coming at number 20, we got On the Road by Jack Kerouac, one of the best books ever written, probably one of my favourite of all time, a great story of adventure that makes you just want to get in the car and go across the country. The novel follows Sal Paradise and his free-spirited maverick friend Dean Moriarty, who just wants to explore and experience all the kicks and pleasures this life has to offer. The pair meet many people along the way, including the smoking hot Mary Lou. What ensues? is a 5-part novel of adventure, sex, drinking, and all the fun stuff. The writing itself is free-flowing, spontaneous, and in the moment. It's jazz, man. If you haven't read it, you ought to. All right, coming number 5, we've got Bookkeeping. The foundation of any business is solid accounting practices in line with either IFRS or US GAAP, particularly for public companies to ensure all financial statements are prepared without bias, all the information is relevant for decision making within the business and for investors. And the footnotes. Oh, the footnotes. Now this is where your analysts earn all their money, and that's where I spend all my time. They call me Footnote Will. From mum and dad shops to multinational large cap companies, solid bookkeeping is important and the foundation of any successful business. Fuck you, dickhead. Alright, coming number 4, we've got pub bookings just coming out of COVID. Oh, mama! How good were these? I didn't care that you had to go there for only 2 hours. I didn't care that you had to book ahead of time because you got to go to the pub for the first time in 1 year. Beers off the wood, pub feed, a great reason to leave the house. In fact, I've got a pub booking tonight where I'll be getting wasted. Coming number 2, we've got The Notebook. The first 20 minutes of when they're in love. Oh my God, that's so good, isn't it? Sometimes I wish I was born in a small town and meet the girl who comes by for her holiday from a well-to-do family. I persist with asking her out. She keeps rebuffing me again and again, but eventually she says yes, and it's the best thing she ever did. We fall in love. Her dad disapproves of us. It doesn't matter because our love is so strong. But, nah, not to do. But it's what we're working with. Alright, coming number 1, we've got Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, the scene setter, the number 1, Tolkien. What a man. Alright, thanks for watching Top 10 Books of All Time. Hope you had a good one and hope you learnt something, and I'll see you next time.